Welcome students. In this video we will be discussing Assignment 2 Silhouettes. Each of you should ensure that you have read the brief prior to watching this video and then revisit the brief afterwards. I actually recommend revisiting the brief regularly as this provides all of the information and the rubric by which your work will be graded. Research helps you take concepts from your mind and visualize them, bringing concepts into focus in a more tangible way that is required for visual development. It also acts to expand your understanding of design in your chosen area and support the work that you will subsequently be doing. Gathering ample research is another of those processes that students fall foul of skipping and strongly require. Beat the curve and take the time to gather a strong body of research. Research sheets should be compiled like that on screen. This allows the artist to see all of their work at once and gain general inspiration by allowing their eye to wander. A folder of loose images will require the artist to search through them individually, usually with a specific aspect in mind, and will reduce the effectiveness of gathering reference in this way. Once you've compiled an exceptional reference sheet for your character, experimentation should come next. Here, with your reference on screen for inspiration, you work to capture the characteristics of your creation within the silhouette. You should work to refine the feel for your character that you are seeking to embody with your work. A character who is bold and courageous will be clothed and posed differently from one who is devious and greedy. On screen, we have an example of a character who is a captain. Pompous in nature, his armour acts to inflate his stature atop respectively thin legs with an equally thin sword and frilly wrist design. This is suggestive of his posh temperament and an aversion to heated combat. The 28 silhouette experiments on screen allowed the designer to focus in on these characteristics until they were clear and distinct in the final silhouette. With the silhouette experimentation complete, it is common to choose your favourites, in this case 6, to narrow the selection down. At this point you will draw additional refinement and detail to the silhouette to hone in on their characteristic interest. You will refer back to your reference sheet for additional support in this process. This is where our assignment's engagement with this process will end. When you've completed the assignment, you will upload a sheet of your final 6 images to the Blackboard forum within the Assignment Posts file. You should include the title Final 6, followed by inserting the image of your work. If your work appears as a clickable link rather than a picture, you've done this wrong and should revisit the wiki posting video. The day following the submission deadline, students will take to the forum and post a comment on their peers' work. You will identify which of the 6 are your favourite by referencing the letter. I've compiled a collection of student work examples from previous submissions for this and other assignments. Students are encouraged to investigate these as they will provide context to the lectures and brief and may be helpful in visualising your goals. This work can be found on Blackboard in the Student Work Examples tab. So let's dive in and get to work. Happy sketching, students!